And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Utah Utes offense will start this game off. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you've got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Back to pass, it's Rose. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Hit the afterburners, kid. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Utah! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score.
So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will go to work for the first time. And you'd better be sharp throwing the football to the outside, Jesse, because both of these teams have lock-up corners.
And they're really good at baiting you into throwing their way as well. You've got to be careful. And, David, I like these guys, too, because they're not afraid to get their face in the fan and support the run game.
No doubt. And it's fun because when you're a defense and you can shut down half the field, you can do so many different things to give other guys help because you trust these guys on an island outside.
Might as well give it to him again. Turns it on in midfield. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
Yeah, you start day one training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. Not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you need them.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. They move the tight end all over. They'll try the run. Just plowing ahead. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. And the Buffaloes will have it 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking for a crease to the left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive, if he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
The Buffaloes racing to the line in the hurry up. Got it, looking for the first down. Touchdown, Bucks! What a catch and run for 6.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he tacks on the extra point. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
Still running at the 40. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous downfield, it's Rose. Got his man down the middle. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll put the tight end in motion. Hand off from the shotgun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The Utes have pushed it inside the 20. Keep it on the ground. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle.
They're setting these fucking big plays,
They
man.
get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run it on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Utes! They'll try to add another to their lead. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
He's got 98 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. On first and 10 from the 38. Wide receiver coming across in motion. To the ground with the back. Across the 25, he's got room. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And the Buffaloes with the first and 10. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
The pull and throw off the RPO. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado. He'll try to tack on one more. Right down the boulevard. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. And the Utes will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in.
Looking for a huge play.
Oh, my God.
Trying to take it back.
Whoa.
Bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Nice stiff arm there, but the defense still able to stop him for a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Right back to the well.
Oh, my God.
They make the stop, and this running game moves to change as they get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. And the pressure was in his grill and an eyelash. So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Power football with the run. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next count. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now they regain the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Wyoming is ahead in this one, but there's still time on the clock, and unless Josh Allen puts on that Pokes uniform again, this could stay tight. They're up by 7 over Boise State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He lost it high and deep down the left side.
Yo!
Oh, what a grab by the defense.
Who the...
The offense set for a first down play. Here's the handoff. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They go to the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Pressure coming. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The Utes line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields to punt. Wants to make a play. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. From the gun, the running back has it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. And the Buffaloes in the hurry up. Give to the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. They'll try to power their way ahead. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Running for it on 4th down. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
Yeah, and how about it? Never a doubt. 4th down, stick true to the RPO game and who you are. Hand the football off, make the right read, get the big 4th down conversion.
The give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hook. They make the stop. A little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays in.
He now has 111 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. He's going to pass. They're bringing heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. He'll take a shot.
God damn son of a bitch. This dude fucking is killing me.
There's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
And another mistake from
This dude is fucking killing me.
Drives now that have resulted in interceptions. He's got to find a way to find something different, get in a better rhythm, start seeing the field better, Palmer, because he's not in the flow right now.
No, David, it looks like he's forcing the football a little bit, maybe trying to make up for that interception he threw on the last drive.
That's scary. He's like
That
a
last
field.
play, there was no way that football should have gone there. He could have gotten off of that and checked it down or thrown it away. This quarterback.
And he loses the ball, keeping his own end. And the defense jumps
What
on it.
the fuck? You gotta be kidding me.
Utah offense returns ready to go.
They
back
really
up
trying to make them lose this game.
They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with confidence.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Looking for a gap. It's Mitchell.
Wow.
And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Utah.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just...
What the fuck, man?
And that's his fourth of the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing.
They
across the
tripping.
field. Still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in the tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now on 2nd and goal. Wide out in motion. Looking to throw, it's Rose. And here's a fumble way behind the line. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Those are so frustrating. You're a defense, and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback, make him cough it up, just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarter.
And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. The give to the tailback. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line to pick up a 3.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. He's dropped behind the
You
line
got
of
to be
scrimmage. That'll be
fucking
a loss
kidding
of
me,
3.
bro.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offense.
What the fuck was that?
This is going to be incomplete on 3rd
Bro,
down.
what the fuck are you doing?
Nice when you know it's 3rd and long. You know a pass is coming. You worked
Get
on
the
it all
fuck
week.
outta
Get your
here.
feet set at the sticks. Understand that quarterback's got to be rushed. Get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it.
Oh my god.
Takes 5 interceptions in this one.
Bro, get him out the fucking game. Get out the fucking game, dude.
Is alive. And they'll close in on him after a good
Get your
return
ass
on
out
the
the fucking game, bro.
This is field position that you dream of. Yeah, I'll take it on the 2. They'll try to pound their way in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, you!
Get the fuck out of here, dog.
They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes every game you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Gets it out to the 25-yard line. A gain
Straight
of
up.
3.
Something.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
To the air, it's Wade. They're working that left side. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a 1st down. Buffaloes want to pick up the tempo. He's looking to throw it. He fires a bullet to the right. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Run out of bounds just before he can get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Trying to surge it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And the extra point is good, but they still trail 31-21. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Stop.
And this offense did such a good
Man,
job.
if he don't catch that fucking ball, man.
Move the ball down the field. Didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make as they got stopped late?
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Utes will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have.
Going for it all.
What the fuck, man? Get it over his fucking head. God damn.
As soon as it left his hand, you know he was thinking, no.
I'm up here playing the game.
Bring it back.
As a quarterback,
Don't over his fucking head, dog.
generally, when you throw it harder, oftentimes you're a lot more accurate. All of a sudden now, you try to take something
Going over his fucking head, bro.
Your accuracy goes down, and that was an example there. Errant throw on the interception.
Dropping back, it's Rose. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now facing a third and long. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Utes send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets a block. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. Right? You're going to be a great player. You got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. Going with the ground game left. Low man wins, and he just smashed it. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They're getting this guy lathered up. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. They'll go to the ground.
Wow.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Looking to throw, it's Wade. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bucks! Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? And you can just feel that right now. Just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum going.
Using his legs, it's Mitchell. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job. Great loss on first down.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. And the Utes will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. If they did their part, score, your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down and score a touchdown.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Leaves it with the running back. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Colorado! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Wyoming is ahead in this one, but there's still time on the clock. And unless Josh Allen puts on that Pokes uniform again, this could stay tight. They're up by 11 over Boise. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a great job by the linebacker. You could tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Rose. Got his man quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Getting late. Pressure building. Huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Utes will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He's got great speed. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. On the move at the 30. Discards him with the stiff arm. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, they can also drain the clock. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry, was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Utes moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
Get the fuck out of here. He hit the ball, man.
Inside the 10.
Why won't they let me smack the ball, bro?
And ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah! He gets it in for the 2, and now a field goal would tie it. Lining up to cover the kick after that
I'm gonna
touchdown
kill this
drive.
game if I get hit with some bullshit.
Let's see what he can do with the return. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Now we've got a little game pressure, and we'll see how the offense responds in a 3-point game, Jesse.
I can't wait to see this quarterback and how he's going to be able to handle that pressure, David. How will he respond in this situation?
And just knowing, listen, I'm only up by 3 now. If I can make this a 2-score game, I can almost put this away in the 4th quarter.
Back to pass, it's Wade. Trying to get to him. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got him downfield. Off he goes. The 30, the 20. Touchdown, Bucs. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Intercepted. Got room on the return. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Colorado. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. The deficit is large, hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
Made a lot of mistakes.
And the defense gets to the quarterback. The Utes come to the line in the hurry-up. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. This is a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Rose. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. It'll go out of bounds. Depends on where running to the right side. At the 40, there he goes. Big gain on that one as he stepped out of bounds with a first down. And the Buffaloes look to do some damage in the red zone. They'll give it to him again. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short.
And that running back essentially just did everything right. Not only did he rip off a 9-yard run with the lead late in the game, but he stayed in bounds. He had the awareness that if I stay in bounds, the clock keeps running, and it increases our chances of winning this game.
Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? With the run on first and goal. Touchdown, Buffalo! And the punishment has been extended.
Some would say run the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he'll bring it back. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. One more play to pad the stats. He'll come out throwing on first down. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. There's a long...
He's a star rest here.